Hello everyone, welcome along to today's mail call. Over the last few weeks I've received quite a few different bits and pieces from various persons around the world, apart from these here which are from my work colleague. But let's bring the camera down here and have a look and see what we've got. Okay, so we've received quite a few interesting tools, as you can see, and also some interesting bits and pieces from my bro Trader Joe. So I think what we'll do is we'll start with those. Okay, so what he sent me are some tactical donuts. We'll have a look at those in a moment. A couple of Nite Ize Camjams. This one's a Camjam XT. This one's aluminium body on this one. And this is exactly the same thing, just with a polymer body. It's for using on ropes, like for camping. You can put like a bit of cord through here. I think you can feed it through the hole in the back there. So look, so you feed it through the hole in the back, I believe, like so. And then you can pull it through, and it gets hold of it. Look, so you can pull it through to tighten things up. So you can clip this over whatever, like part of your tent or whatever. You can pull it through to tighten it, but it won't come back out again. Look, and you've got quite a strong hold on that, but yet you can still pull it through. So that's what these little fellas are for, and they're quite good, aren't they? This one is exactly the same thing, just in aluminium body. Maximum payload 280 pounds or 127 kilograms. 2 to 5 mil cord can go through there. This one's got a handy little to help open it. You've still got the clip here. Nite Ize. They're both say not for climbing. I'll say this is how you work it. Nice and simple. This one's quite a hefty thing because it's got an aluminium body. This one here is, as I say, polymer. It's a lot lighter, but again, I'm sure it says on here not for climbing somewhere. Let's get this rope out of here. Not for climbing, obviously. Quite nice little things, ideal for camping, etc. This one's got a little tab just there to open it with. And it's sprung loaded. It's quite a clever little design, isn't it? I think it was about a month ago now, Joe said that he was going to be ordering some tactical donuts he'd been reading about, and would I like some? And I said, well, yeah, I would actually. They look quite nice. Look at these little teeny Homer Simpson donuts, very small, as you can see. They're for attaching onto key rings, etc. Just a bit of fun, really. He sent a couple over for Mrs. Rathbone. These two here, look. Especially for Mrs. Rathbone, so she's quite happy with those. And I shall have to think about where I can put these. Possibly on my car keys, I would imagine. They're quite good, aren't they? What do you think, guys? I quite like them with a little chain. I think you can break the chain in here somehow or another. Let's have a look. There we go. So that's how you attach it. Break the chain, attach them to your key ring or whatever you would like to put them on. They'll go just about anywhere, really. They seem to be quite nice quality too. What's it say? Oh, I see. Okay. China then, obviously. They look quite realistic, don't they? So yeah, that's the little tactical donuts from Joe. Some of you may well remember this 10-pound monster of a Ridgid wrench. This is a 24-inch example and weighs quite a bit. Cost me £5 at the car boot sale, and it is a monster. And I remember mentioning on the video for this that I've been looking out for quite some time for a 6-inch version of this, and my friend 357 Magdad told me that he'd found one at the Jacktown flea market and would I like it? Well, yes, I guess I would like it. So he decided he was going to post it out to me, so that was rather nice of him. While we're here looking at these, before we go and have a look at the 6-inch job, and not only have I got this one, but a couple of weeks ago I was along at another boot sale and I came across this 10-inch example. It didn't look like this when I got it off the market stall. It looked a bit more rusty and dirty and filthy, but what I've done is I've taken it into work, put it in the ultrasonic cleaning tank and give it a right good polish after that. Look at it. What do you think now, guys? I believe this one is a 1940s example, this one, because of the way it's got Ridgid. Look at the way they've written Ridgid on there, look. So this is quite an old one, this one. Quite a nice one. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the 6-inch version, shall we? Okay, so this thing is all kinds of cute. What do you think of that? That's brilliant, isn't it? Look at that. I absolutely love it. I've been after one of these for about 2 or 3 years now. So it's very nice of Magdad to pick this one up at the Jacktown flea market and send it out to me as well. Not only that, he sent this out for Mrs. Rathbone.
Chuck, what are you doing here?
Because Mrs. Rathbone is a huge fan of Chuck. There he is, little Chuck. She's a huge fan of Chuck, so she's currently looking for a little picture frame for this to go in, to go on her wall somewhere. She loves Chuck. But this thing is it's brilliant, isn't it? Look at that. So I haven't put the whole thing in the ultrasonic cleaning tank because it might affect the paintwork, but I've given it a good scrub down as best I can, fetched as much of the dirt off as I can. This is a relatively modern one. I think it's probably a very similar age to that 24-inch job I've got over there. I mean, the difference in scale is just unbelievable, really. So here we have the 24-inch job here. It's amazingly humongous. Here's a little 6-inch. Look at that. I mean, check out, look. Even the dynamic jaw on the 24-inch is bigger than the 6-inch one. Look at that. Amazing. Now, say it weighs a ton. This thing's much easier to cart about. But this one's for, I think, for doing plumbing in dolls' houses, I think. The modern ones are red. But this one here from the 40s, my research leads me to think that these would have been painted black originally. So if I decide to paint this, and it's going to be black, but I just need a spring in this one, and I've cleaned it all up. But yeah, what do you think of this little beauty then, guys? So anyway, the other day at work.
Hi, Nash.
Oh, hi, Rob.
Heard you wanted a Billings little wrench.
Yes, indeed, I am.
So I got one for you. So here you go.
Oh, wow! Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Nice. Look at that, guys. Little Billings and Spencer wrench. Nice. Let's have a closer look. So here it is, the little Billings wrench here. You can see it's got Billings stamped onto the dynamic jaw just there, look. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. It was originally painted black, so whether it was black from the factory or somebody painted it black, I don't know. But it does actually run quite nicely, and I haven't done anything with this, obviously, because I've only just been giving it. But yeah, runs quite smoothly. So that will go very nicely with these two Billings open-ended spanners right here. I got these a couple of years ago at the boot sale. I think they were about something like 20 pence each or something, but they make a nice little set, don't they? Plus also this can go with my Abingdon King Dick collection too. I was recently watching Nick H over on YouTube, and he was showing that his car boot collection was this little fellow right here. So I just simply left him a comment. I said, well, that looks much nicer than my JS&S wrench, footprint wrench copy. This is, as you can see, JS&S foreign, just there. And I've that's all I did, just left him a comment, and he got back to me, said, oh, I'll post it out to you if you like. So I said, oh, thank you very much, because that'll go very nicely with my collection. As you can see, it's got its original pivot pin there. It's quite nice, it's quite heavy. It is in quite a good nick. It looks like somebody has tried to turn the handle into a rasp by the look of it. I don't know what on earth they've been doing with it just here, but it's quite uncomfortably rough. And I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put a file across that to get these off, because they are quite sharp. You can see them all sticking out there. They're not very comfortable at all. I wouldn't have thought not to use it like that. But also he included was this little fellow right here. This is great. Look at this. This will go very nicely with its bigger brother here. Both of these are made in Poland. See that there? Poland. And they've both got the original sticker on too, although the sticker for this one is in much nicer condition. So these two guys are at the factory, same factory. I've cleaned this one up a little bit at work. There was some rust on the pivot pin here. They use the I-beam style hook. As you can see, this one's very, very light. It's a lot lighter than the equivalent footprint. And the lower jaw insert is riveted in on this one, as you can see there. I've got an idea. The larger one is spot welded because we can't see any riveting going on there, look. Okay, getting back to the larger JS and S. This is the JS and S I picked up the other year at the car boot sale. I believe this one cost me 50 pence, and the JS and S marking is just there. Look, you can see that. It looks like as the same as this one. It's got the this is a much better, clearer example there. It's got like a steam engine governor on there. But yeah, this one's in not so much good nick. As you can see, it's well worn. It's lost its pivot pin. The guy who owned it just put a nut and bolt through there. But this is a very nice example, apart from the fact that I'm going to have to clean up the back of the handle there. So thank you very much to Nick H for sending both of these in. I do appreciate it. They're going in my collection. Okay, so the other day at work, I took my work colleague in the machine shop in a tent laminated adjustable spanner, because he liked the one that I'd got the other year. So I've been last year actually. So I've been on the lookout for another one for him specifically. So I gave it to him and he was very pleased. And he goes, "Ah, I've got something for you." This lot here. So what we've got here, these are all footprint tools. Let's start with this little fellow here, shall we? I picked one of these up a couple of years ago at the car boot sale, but it's in not good condition as this one. It's missing the little clip here. These are heavy duty end cutters, as you can see. Spring loaded. You can see how they work. On my fingers. It's a compound action, and it makes cutting stuff very easy indeed. I don't know what these things were originally designed to cut, but you can guarantee it was something fairly heavy duty. Just looking at the jaws and the compound action. But I've got some Ridgid cable here. Hopefully you can see the copper conductor in the middle, some dielectric around the outside, and then a copper shield around that. So let's give it a go with this then, shall we? Nope, it's not cutting very well there, is it? Doesn't want to cut that too well, but it's had a bit of a bite at it. Look, squashed it. So what about some 2.5mm twin and earth mains, UK mains cable? Let's give that a go. Can we get it in there? Oh, yeah. Well, it's obviously not designed for cutting stuff like that, because it doesn't really want to know about it. Look. There we go. So I don't know what these are designed to cut. And then we have two very nice footprint wrenches. This is a little, I think this is a 7-inch, isn't it? No, it's a 6-inch, not a 7-inch at all. Look. That's handy then, a little 6-inch. I've got one or two of these down in my collection, would you believe. This is a very nice condition. As you can see, there's no rust and dirt on it. It's got the original little pivot pin there with a little foot in it. Footprint, made in England, etc. Same on here. It's quite a nice condition, isn't it, this one? The teeth are nice and sharp too by the looks of it. But moving over to this 9-inch example here. Now this one has been well used. Somebody's lost the original pivot pin, so we've got a nut and bolt running through there. But amazingly, just look how shiny this thing is. I reckon this has been seriously used. I mean, the teeth in here are considerably worn. You can probably see that, look. You see how rounded the teeth are, look. Just there as well. So this thing's had some considerable use because of the how shiny it is. Probably been in and out of a bag for decades. You can just about see the footprint there. You can just about make out England there, I believe, made in England, but the foot has been worn off of there. So it's had an awful lot of use over the years as this one. Look at it. Look at that. I haven't got one that is this shiny, that's been used this much. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? Look at it. I haven't done anything to this apart from put it into the ultrasonic cleaning tank at work. This is as I got it. Quite shiny. Look at that. Interesting. So yeah, 2 nice wrenches there. So, what an interesting collection of bits and pieces and tools over the last month that people have been sending in. So I'd like to thank everyone who's taken the time and effort and expense to find these things and send them in. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, everyone. Okay then, so please take a little time and check out my friends on YouTube. We have Resto Rob, Trader Joe, 357 Magdad, there's Nick H. You can't check out my friend at work because he's not on YouTube, but I'd just like to thank him anyway for going to the boot sale and looking for these things for me, so thank you very much. So all this lot is going into my collection right now. I'll have to see what I can do with these little fellas as well. See if I can get them on key rings and what have you. And of course we've got the little Camjams too. Okay then everyone, so thanks for popping over. Thanks for taking a look at all the interesting tools that have been given to me or sent in to me. And yeah, I'll hope you'll pop by Rathbone Manor once again in the very near future then. Catch you later.